we'll put it on the Pro Jacks and just let it sit and run.
Ryan here, he's wearing the damn Cletus hat. One of these days he'll wear a sick hat.
One of these days.
So let's go gas it up and do burnouts.
All right, guys, it's been an epic trip. Lots of stuff with Death Week. Death Week was freaking amazing. We just got back. We're going to get you caught up on stuff at the shop. But before that, magazines are in. So the next issue of SICTA Magazine is in. If you're not a subscriber, go subscribe because you're going to get the issue that's coming out. I know it's got Drag Week in it. I know it's got, I think Miles of Mayhem. I don't even know what it's got, actually. It's got a lot of crap in there. So a lot of good stuff, a lot of good content on Drag and Drive, lots of cars you haven't seen. So brand new issue coming out. Go subscribe to the magazine. Also, we got these new shirts in. These things are freaking pretty sweet. We like some of the colors to break the stuff up. But this is the whatever, break, race, break, whatever. Like the whole synopsis of what it takes to do a Drag and Drive, but you end up winning. Well, that didn't happen to me at Death Week. We broke. We did finish. We got another engine. But we got all kinds of updates because Sax Car's getting worked on now. But Friday, we were at SEMA. So we went right from Death Week to SEMA. We got a phone call on, or I got a phone call on Friday. And from my Dodge rep, as well as the dealership. And special delivery has landed at the dealership. So rather than get you updated on all this stuff, we are the first to receive something of anyone, and you're going to learn out real quickly. Thumbnail probably gave it away. I don't even know what the thumbnail is yet, but it probably gave it away. Either way, pretty epic day. So we're going to go take you through there. The first delivery that that anyone has of this, which I'm giving all kinds of stuff away, so you're probably going to be able to guess. But pretty badass. So we're going to go do that. We'll catch you up on that stuff. But thanks for watching, guys. Hey, we will get you updated on all this crap that we got going on at the shop and everything on the recovery. The Durango isn't even unloaded yet. So like I got this call, like we're back. Now we got to go get this. And because I want you guys to see this as soon as we can to get it out there because it's sweet. So it's sick. Yeah, exactly. All right, so we're off to go pick it up. There you go. Thanks for watching, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, you just witnessed history.
That's what I say.
All right, folks, so this was what the call was about. So rushed over here. Well, rushed, but we got here to pick it up. Demon 170, Go Mango Orange. As far as everybody knows, the first delivered, minus Jay Leno's, for sure the first Go Mango Orange one. Picked out the sick orange color. Awesome that made the cut to be able to get one of these, the opportunity to get one of these. Super cool. It's even got the curb feelers on it. They asked about removing those. I made sure that they left those on there. We actually need those on the Durango because the Durango's been getting pretty beat up on that front spoiler. But when we get this thing back to the shop, it's got drag radials on the front and the back, even though it's only rear wheel drive. But not sure if in film it's going to look like. The first picture I saw of it, it looked red, but this is definitely orange. So as orange can be. But when we get back to the shop, we'll take you through the details of it. And yeah, well, I suppose we can pop the hood. Here you go. Here's one of the little, like, what do you call those things? Easter eggs. Alcohol injected is kind of like barely, I don't even know if you can see it in the sunlight like that, but it's got a bunch of Easter eggs on it, supposedly. There you go. Up until now, every Demon that's been out there, they've all been pre-production. The only one that was a true production Demon, as far as I know, was the Jay Leno one. Was the only one that was a true production run. And I don't even know that he's taken delivery of it yet, because it was just out at SEMA when we were out there, and it had been shipped in. So, but it gets the Challenger last call tag on it. And supposedly these all have yellow blocks, which I guess you can kind of see down through there. Like way back there, you got to come on this angle, but you can kind of see it's a yellow block back there. So the pre-production one that I saw, oh yeah, you can see the yellow there. The pre-production one that I saw at SEMA did not have a yellow block. So it was still a red block, so it was a red eye style block, even though it had the Demon badging and stuff on it. And I mean, probably was a Demon, but maybe before all the blocks were done. Guess we'll get the paperwork done, get this bad boy back to the shop. So of the run, right there on the dash, vehicle number 36. Not sure why we got delivery before all the others, but they were building these out of order, out of VIN order. They weren't, because if you had an original Demon, the 2018 Demon, then you had the choice to have the VIN, for it to be VIN'd identical to your other Demon as far as in production order. So obviously number 36 did not get his, and that's why we got VIN number 36, because he must not have rebought. So, but pretty badass. Battery back here.
Yeah, and then your radio system's back there too.
That's where the stereo's at? Oh, so it's all removable.
Mm-hmm. Same spot as a spare tire.
Where's the spare tire at?
You don't get one. I
Wait,
believe
so
they
for
give you a
weight,
pump.
they make that so you can just pull that out to go race? So what,
Yeah,
you
that's just the
unplug
regular like fastener as you have for your spare tire. Just spin it off and unplug it and pull it out. And I believe
that? See that? There
there's
with
like
the stereo.
a carbon fiber insert.
Do that, unplug that, and lift this out. What's in this goodie bag?
It's gotta be the compressor.
Is that the pump, the
I
air
would
pump?
assume that's the pump, and it's got Fix-A-Flat in it. That's their answer for a spare tire.
Right. That's my Z28 was the same way. It just came with a pump. So what all did they offer these stereos like this with a spare tire in?
Pretty much
Anything?
everything.
Okay.
Every single Hellcat or Red Eye model you can get with the Harman Kardon sound system in it that takes the donut tire out and then puts that in place. But then you would also take that out for that the rear carbon fiber insert that they have for these through direct connection.
Yeah, that's the other thing we haven't got into yet, but like, yeah. So then you got this list that then once it takes official delivery, then there's other options. Like it doesn't come with the parachute mount, so you got to buy that separate. And the parachute lever is separate, but not included with the parachute mount. I'm not sure why you would have the parachute mount and not have a parachute lever. And then it doesn't come with the parachute. So like you get the mount, you get the lever, then you got to go buy the chute from somebody else. That's not offered. What were some of the other goofy options? All different car covers for it. All the harness bar that goes in the back. I'll show you that. But like there's none in there. But that you can only get that once you're confirmed to take delivery. Then you can order the harness bar. Then there's a harness bar mount, and then there's a carbon fiber rear seat delete that you can get instead of the cardboard one or whatever that's in there now. But there's like 7 or 8 options that are only available once it's in the system you took delivery, and that's what the Dodge rep person called me about to say. Well, once that stuff's in there, then you can order this stuff. So not an option from the dealer, or when you order it, it's only an option after you take delivery. Oh, you also I think get a T set or some crap like that. Like I don't think you have to pay for that. Some little Demon badge. Not sure what else. But That's what we know. But Ryan here, he's wearing the damn Cletus hat. One of these days he'll wear a sick hat.
One of these days.
But he did the flash on it for the keys, which basically is to help prevent the theft, right? So therefore, it flashes it to where all the YouTube videos you see of the people stealing them by copying keys, it prevents that from happening. But it means that if I lose one of my keys, then I'm going to have to go get another module and a key and some other stuff to then be able to do it. So, but that's what we know. But look at the yellow.
It's oh, I see it. Yellow block. Jesus, you can only see that little tiny spot.
Yeah. There was one spot actually I saw first.
And this is different. Remember that one was like gray plastic on that?
It wasn't like that one?
No, it was like a weird gray color plastic. That's kind of like a chromy looking thing.
It's got beer holders.
That is nice. Can you put your drink there while you're talking shit about your badass demon? It's nice. What's this guy do? So where's the burnout videos?
No, yeah, it's out of gas.
It's already out of gas? Oh my god. So let's go gas it up and do burnouts.
It's supposed to have 500 miles on it.
Before you can do a burnout? Well, put it on the Projects and just let it sit and run. Does that count? So no backseat, right?
Nope, this was backseat delete.
Huh.
What's that?
How much horsepower?
Well, right now, because it registers on the dash, it says it's at E9. So it says it's got ethanol detected. So it's giving you 900 horse, it says right now. So it's got to be a full E85 to give you 1,000 horse. I'm assuming if you put some ethanol in there, it'll increase its power output until you have whatever. I guess it's automatically enabled. Alright guys, so one thing I noticed when driving it is it is giving you, wait for it to pop up with the fuel deal. So it says E9, so because this is ethanol based, so E85 is going to give its maximum. It's going to say the Demon key, and then I saw like go into SRT mode. There you go. Alright, so get to the SRT mode. It's telling you here that 900 horse is available as ethanol detected. It's at E9. So curious, once we put gas in and we put E85 in it, like what will that increase to? Because it's supposed to be 1,000 horsepower roughly on full E85. So once we do a fill up with it, then we will determine and see where that stuff's at. But it takes you through where you can change all the stuff here. Anybody has this, like one of these SRTs, but let you go into the drag mode. But it does have a drag screen right here that you go right into. It tells you the power's 900 horse, so I'm assuming that's going to change, obviously with the 85 in there. But then it puts everything transmission drag mode, traction drag, and then paddle shifters are on. It does have a valet mode, but then you you a performance screen. And it's giving you that stuff, but it had the gauge cluster here. But where was this one at? There you go. That's telling you, but now you got all your starting preferences. So you can have what the engine's going to be at. So there's on your trans brake. So you got your trans brake settings and you got your launch control settings. So that's giving you where you're going to launch at. You can move that up, and there's 3 settings in there, but you can program those. It does also have the a chiller mode, which go into here and you do have the chiller. Not available. So when the chiller's activated, air conditioning's not available. You also have a raised cool down mode, which is telling you where it wants to be, and intake air temperatures. I do know that they turn off, so we got 29 miles on it, driving it back to the shop here. So we're gonna work on the break-in. Boys are gonna get to work on this, and we can get some mods done to this, and hopefully we'll be ready for its first burnout soon. Guys, so the rims on this, there was a $10,000 option. I think it was 10 grand, that this was carbon fiber, the hoop. We saw some of those at SEMA, and that was a big talk or whatever. I did not opt for the $10,000 wheels. So this has, they're identical, it just does not have the carbon rings. I don't know, how much is that going to slow us down in the quarter?
A lot. You should not have cheaped out on that.
A lot. But I did rear seat delete.
Well, we're adding.
But you
what is
got
that,
the
a
radio.
350 shot.
350 shot.
350 shot. So it will make up for the carbon wheels.
She'll be good to go. The Demon is going to be screaming. Ooh, the Demon scream?
Screaming demon.
Screaming Demon.
Screaming demon.
You need that printed
That's
on the
probably
side.
never been said before.
There you go. There's the car name, Screaming Demon.
A few moments later.
We put the call into Holly when we got the call from Dodge to go pick it up. So we already have our power adder kit here. So Sack car's gonna have to wait a little bit because the boys got to plumb this up. We're gonna be the first power added Demon. So they got the bottles laid out. So once they get them on the stands and this stuff plumbed in, then it should be ready for a burnout.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yes.
Because then it'll have 25 miles on it.
Give us 20 minutes.
Well, no, we'll jack up the
We'll
back
have
and
it
let
done.
it just drive while we're doing it all.
20 minutes. It'll be good.
20 minutes.
Put a
Same as
brick on the
Garrett
gas
drawing a
pedal,
picture. He
just
says
let
it takes 15 minutes.
So yeah, while we're working on it, it could be on the Projects breaking itself in. If you get it in 6th, get her going.
Get her going. 500 miles by the time it's done.
Could.
In 20 minutes.
It could. You better
Put
get
it,
it, put it
put
to
a
the
brick
floor.
on the floor and
You got to put it to the floor, so it'll break it right in.
Nice.